Hi there. I just tabbed out the beginning to Spotted Pony as an example of syncopating the melody line with your thumb for one of my students, and thought I would go ahead and share this video and do it and make the tab available too, so if anybody cares you can try this yourself. Spotted Pony is ideal to do this because it walks up the scale from the root on up there, so it's a good place to syncopate and show you what I'm talking about when I'm talking about doing it with the thumb. So let me move over here to my right so that you can actually see the left hand. There's not much to see from the right hand, even though that's where the action is taking place. And let's go through this. Okay. First of all, the basic melody and this is in the tab that I'm offering. If anybody wants it, just let me know. So that's just a straight melody, right on the beat. 1, 2, 3, first and third beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So the first example of syncopating, we're just going to take the third beat of the first measure and delay the melody note by a half beat and playing it with the thumb instead. Now when I do that, I tend to lightly tap the third string, the adjacent string, and then play the melody note with my thumb. So we get this. Again, I was just lightly tapping. That little tap right there. Okay, and then I follow that with the melody note with the thumb. Okay, now the next line in the tab, I'm going to syncopate the first beat of the second measure. This note right here, I'm going to do the same thing, a little tap on the third string and the thumb the fourth string. Okay. Then the next example in the tab, we're going to delay the fourth melody note, that one. And again, that'll just be delayed a half beat, so we get. And then the fifth line of tab, then we're going to syncopate both the third beat of the first measure and the first beat of the second measure, sort of a combination. Sorry, I didn't do that. And finally, the last line we have, I'm just syncopating all of those melody notes and moving them back a half beat. So we're going to start by even doing that first one and play that as a syncopated thumb note. Now, in my estimation, that last line is overkill. It's too much. So what I would suggest doing is to sort of mix and match, because you've syncopated each of those four notes as an example there. And so you just sort of mix and match. Okay, and as I say, if you want the tab that goes with that, just shoot me an email. I'm happy to share it with you.